Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So on this video, this ain't gonna take me long to break this down. But I want to talk about 10 reasons why a lot of women can't keep a man. This is for all of them, but I want to emphasize on black women. Because the important thing with us blacks is we got to establish our families better. Y'all got to stop being so petty and entitled. We don't have the numbers to be so petty and entitled. So we got to get this thing right, because they really want to get rid of us. And the only black people they want around is the ones that they control. So we got to get this right. Otherwise, after our kids go and the kids they have, that's probably going to be the end of us if we don't get this right. Y'all need to stop trying to live out the negative aspects of culture that they try to feed us with these movies, with the social media, so on and so forth. Y'all really do. Y'all really do. Because if you in prison, you can't even have a family. You'll have one prior to that, but while you in there, you can't make no family unless you get a guard pregnant. Which, good luck with that. So I got 10 reasons why a lot of women can't keep a man or even get. Some of them are single because of these 10 reasons. And look at number one. Look at number one. Because they act mean towards guys. Guys try to talk to them. They reject them. And sometimes they don't even know why they rejected them. They just reject them. They act mean towards them. So a lot of guys will stop liking you because you act mean towards them. Like, I don't know if you playing games or what, but sometimes think of how many guys on a regular basis, just here in the US, stop liking a woman because she's acting mean towards them. And she could be like, well, I was just playing games with him. Well, he don't like you no more. So you could have had something right there. You was acting mean towards him. He don't like you no more. He gonna move on to somebody else. That's number one. Number two, social media / all the dumb TikToks. Women trying to claw and bite back on what they hearing on YouTube and stuff like that. So if you let this stuff influence you, like Miss Sprinkle, where now you just all about the money, you know a lot of guys can see through that, right? You do know that, right? You ain't gonna hide nobody. I'm setting you up for the okie doke. Number three, because you wear rings on your wedding ring finger. Yeah, how many women out there got rings that they bought on their wedding ring finger? Some guys, that's what they look for. The first thing they look at is to see if you got a wedding ring on. Only the simps and the low-down gutter snipe chumps is going to try to get with somebody's wife. So most guys, they're going to look for a wedding ring. That's why that's number three. Number four, karma. Previously messing over men. See, most women, this is what they think. They think that they could just dump this dude, take all his money in alimony, child support, or they married to this guy that all of a sudden they done what Coach Greg called the bait and switch on the marriage wheel. Got to give him credit. So they done switched all the way up, and they think that somehow the best guys is just gonna come their way. And they had a good guy and they messed over. Talking all slick to him, not giving him none, arguing with him, and he left. And they think they gonna go to the front of the line. Listen, cause you got a little simp. You still don't got nothing. Number 5, high body count. Now, why do we say high body count? Is it physical? No, it's not physical, because if you know what you're doing, they gonna feel you regardless. But it's because high body counts impair relationship behavior and judgment. Here's what I mean by this. If you done slept with 25 guys, right? Then you get with this guy. You make him compete more than likely against the other 25. He want to do this. These is his moves over here. Why you doing that? Why you trying to make him be like Pookie A. That's why. Number 6, disrespectful speech, vibe, and aura. Like some people, if you like me and you can read vibes, you can pick up on vibes. When you come around a woman that don't respect you, she gonna give off a certain vibe. I don't care who it is. It's the same vibe. It could be your boss at work and your wife, same vibe. And then you be getting mad inside because you be like, she gotta be using me over something. Because I'm getting that vibe. And then you start feeling bad because you know your family. You be knowing, a lot of guys be knowing how the relationship gonna end up. Like if you know how to read vibes and you're going home now, where you gotta pay the bills, this, that, and the other, and you getting the same vibe from this person that you getting from people you don't get along with and people that you know don't respect you. That's why these women can't keep no, because a lot of dudes can read this. Number 7, playing sex games. The best y'all women can do is just be freak nasty. If you ain't got it in you, maybe you need to take some Pilates classes, get your blood flowing. Maybe you need to find out if you got some trauma that's affecting your sex drive. But when you start playing these games, if a guy lives with you and you planning on being married to him or you married to him, man, he should been unexplored every aspect, every inch of your body on a regular basis. On a regular basis. These dudes acting crazy, driving these big old trucks all fast, it's because they wives and girlfriends ain't giving them none. Or they giving them what's called on YouTube pity sex, where, all right, just hurry up, just to shut you up and so you won't cheat. And it's also control. Well, we gotta make this 11. Yep, we gotta make this 11. So now we're gonna make it 11. 11 reasons. Playing sex games, though. Stop. I don't care if she's 70. She could still do it. And she should still try to. And when you see guys with good relationships, you know, the few guys there is that got good relationships, it's because she throwing that thing around, showing them respect, cooking them meals, throwing that thing around. She throwing that thing. 50 years old, it don't matter. So there's 50-year-old women that still done became contortionists, throwing that thing, mouth wonders, so on and so forth. We gonna keep it. We gonna make sure we have a green dollar sign over here. Number 8, cheating. Cheating. I tell you all the time, when they cheat, it's over. If you try to stay with them, it's still over. It's over. Because if you try to work it out with her, you just gave her the advantage. She gonna know that she can do whatever she wants, and you ain't gonna leave. And that should never be the case in a marriage with a man. A woman's supposed to do what you want, not whatever she wants. If you letting a woman do whatever she wants, you not being a man. Take it up with the scripture. Again, I can't tell you enough. You either with the Most High in his way, or you with the devil in her way, and there is no in between. So everything that you think in your mind and that you follow and practice that the Bible disagrees with, you already know who you with. You already know who you with. Number 9 is flirting around. Flirting around. If you handsy, you can't always touching on guys. Like I knew somebody that was like that, and they ended up divorced. Because you know what happens? You get to touching these guys, now they touching you. And now that y'all touching each other, y'all gonna end up with them clothes balled up on the floor. Number 10, you get tired of men too quick. See, the stat is, and I heard this different places, but most recently, Coach Greg had it, that the average marriage only lasts 8 years. So this unaverages, and by the statistics, marriage just don't seem worth it. Because if you gonna go 20 years and then you get divorced, man, you could have had that whole 20 years to yourself. And it don't make sense for you to stay in a relationship where y'all don't get along. All y'all do is fight. You think it's gonna get better? Well, as y'all get older, it's gonna get worse. So that's number 10, but we added number 11, and that's controlling and being control freaks. A masculine man, you gonna fall out with him, you try to control him in any way. If you, okay, let's say y'all trying to practice monogamy, which ain't biblical. It's not. The only time you ever see in the Bible monogamy being biblical is when the Apostle Paul said that his bishops can only have one wife. Now it's permissible. It is. If that's what you want and that's what he wants, it's permissible. And the Most High will honor it as long as the other aspects of your relationship are right. But what I mean by it's not biblical is because it's not biblically required. A man can have more than one wife, and he can have concubines. And they always want to bring up money. A guy's financial situation can change overnight. He can go to a casino. He can go get a lottery ticket. He can get a higher paying job. His business could take off. So when they try to say, yeah, but money this, money that, that's not a reason, because your financial situation can improve. Especially if you got the right people around you that got that blessed aura on them. Rebellion, any rebellious woman is going to mess up the whole aura of your life. I'm telling you. Well, you can't blame them. In a little bit you can. You can't entirely blame them. But when discord is present, like if you married to somebody and you can't get rid of the discord, y'all supposed to be one. So discord is in every area of your life. If there's discord in one area, there's discord in every area. And that's why one of my former pastors, the one that ordained me, like when he got divorced, he just was always trying to get married. He was married like 3 times. And that's because he really needed to hear this talk. But when his first wife left, he said, it seemed like things got better. Seemed like all that stuff that was over my head, that cloud left. And I remember back then, things did start to take off for him. Now, he messed a lot of it up, but it started to take off for him. So being a control freak and controlling is the next one. And that's all we had on this one. We're going to keep these videos going. Hey, YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. But y'all might as well give me the impressions because I'm going to keep pumping it out. I'm going to keep pumping it out. Y'all might as well be fair about it. Anyway, thanks for watching.